It's been 1 week since flooding ravaged parts of Vernon and Crawford counties, and for some residents, the cleanup work is only beginning. News 8's Eric Jacobson joins us now with an update. Eric?
Mike, emergency management in Vernon County now estimates the flooding caused over $10 million in damage. And while residents are still spending time repairing what's left, volunteers continue to help those affected get back on their feet.
It's been a week into cleanup at Second Nature at Reed's Creek, a nursery just south of Roquwa. 1 week ago, however, it was a site of pure devastation.
Basically, our back half of the nursery was gone. A few plants remained up in the arbor system here. Some of the perennials were good, but a good chunk of what we worked really hard the past 2 years to build was washed away.
Besides losing much of their year's worth of work, the money lost in inventory and repairs, as well as insurance not covering the cost, makes last week's flooding even more heartbreaking.
Crunching the numbers, we're looking at probably anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million in damage.
Just up the road, Jason Schmidt and his fiancée had finally found their perfect home along the creek.
We closed on it the 13th, and about a week later, once we were moving things in, the flood happened, and we weren't here the morning that it happened, but I showed up a few hours after the crest of everything and found all the devastation.
Their house suffered siding damage, as well as 6 feet of water in their basement. Their guest cabin located by the home slid off its foundation.
It's pretty hard to put into words. Like I said, I was just kind of stunned, shocked, silence.
Emergency management says that as of Thursday morning, numerous roads remain closed in Vernon County. The number continues to fluctuate because of a number of factors.
Eventually, they will all be repaired, but what they're finding is that the roads appears to be okay, but it may have been undermined and now their roads are collapsing.
But even during the darkest of days, volunteers have shown up to help in the week since, willing to give any of their time to help those in need.
To have people, drive in the driveway and say, I'm here, I've got my boots, I brought some gloves, I want to come and help you for a few hours or a day is humbling. There are no words to be able to say thank you to other people for helping to save our business.
Now, the nursery said because of the volunteers willing to help this last week, they have been able to hold their normal business hours as a result. Now, as for the Schmidts, the damage is delaying their move-in at least a month.
Thanks, Eric. For a complete list of information about those road closures we mentioned, head to our website, news8000.com.